Hey there, it's Justin again, Fully Alive Athlete Pastor channel, and now I'm putting on my trainer hat just a little bit, and I want to make a video in the Fully Alive vein about training again. It's been most of the videos I've made this year have been on the Bible and the reading plan and everything like that, but I felt compelled to start making a few more training videos, and I want to hear what questions you wanted me to address on that. Originally, the Fully Alive Athlete Pastor channel was inspired through clients I was training saying, hey, you should record some of this stuff so that you have a library and a resource and a canon, that is, to really bring your philosophy on training and life together. And so that's why the YouTube channel came from, and we started doing theological videos as well, because those are just, frankly, there's not enough of them, and there needs to be more. But I have a passion for getting people in the gym and training and getting healthier diets and taking principles that are just, it's math, it's science, it's observable, and using those insights to get in better health and shape so that we can glorify God. I call that doxological fitness. Well, let me talk about what I want to tell you today in that regard, and this video is really just dealing with something that's very relevant to us, which is the COVID vaccine. I don't have a problem with taking the COVID vaccine. A lot of people don't want to take it. I'm like, people get shots all the time. Shots are not a big deal. We're used to it. And it's not going to hurt us at all. Usually, you think you get a shot, they're pretty safe. Well, I actually had the COVID, as some of you know, back in September of 2020, and I'm looking at you now, it's June of 2021, and I got the COVID vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson version of it, on April 12th. And so it's June 15th today, 2 months after it, and I tell you, my left arm is still not 100%. That is weird. That's a weird situation when your arm is not right for that long. So I don't know what's going on with it. About 8 to 10 days after I got the shot, and I love the Johnson & Johnson because it's just one shot. You just take one shot versus having to go back. So that's why I got it. But what my theory here is that there was some, after seeing bruising on the shot of the vaccination site on my left arm, kind of right up here, I saw some pretty severe bruising, and so I took a picture of it and sent it to a doctor friend of mine, and in looking at the pictures and hearing what's going on, the best guess there was that it wasn't the vaccine that got me, but it was the shot itself. It was probably just a bad injection, and that probably popped a blood vessel or something, and that delay there of the bruising or the blood coming up, like when you sprain an ankle and you get that really bad bruising on the other side of your foot there, where the blood vessels have popped and you get that blood coming to the surface. Well, I think that's probably what happened. Nonetheless, it has been a challenge to work out and train. I've taken a week off, then another week off, due to vacation or travel purposes, and so I wasn't training those weeks. But every other week, I have had a full schedule and working out in the gym. And so I want to ask you, and use this as a kind of a multiple choice. When you have a malady, something doesn't feel right, you have sort of a nagging injury, what do? And you really have three options. One is to just keep on training, just exactly like you would do. Train and keep your plan, don't modify it at all, just keep plugging through and act like it doesn't hurt at all, just like, maybe it'll get better that way. That's one philosophy of how to do that. And that's just the bull rush through the injuries and keep on training. That's one philosophy. The other option you have is to just not go at all, like just wait until you feel 100% better, and that's the kind of the hands off. I'm going to not train unless I feel absolutely totally comfortable, and everything's just got to be right. And so the third option, which I think is my preferred option, is to seek to train around the injury, to continue to get in the gym. And if you have to have a very limited workout, if you're doing 10 minutes a day, that's better than nothing. You're going to get some benefit out of it. So my exhortation to you is not to ignore pain. Pain is communicative of a problem, and you need to understand that's telling you something you need to pay attention to and actually follow it and modify things for a time. Now, I would not train through the pain, and if my arm hurts, and I feel like I'm going to hurt myself worse, I'm not going to continue to train my arms. I might train my legs, I might train other things, but my arm's going to be useful in a lot of things, and so that left arm is going to be necessary, so I might consider training in other ways for that time until I get recovered and I know what's going on. The second option there, just to not train at all, terrible idea. That's a really bad spiral to go down. You can get so much done just modifying things, and that's what I've been doing. And then I think I'm getting almost to the point where I'm 100% now, but thankfully. And that's the thing, is that you wanna modify, get in the gym. I want to hear in the comments, what do you do when you have a nagging injuries? What are some stories you've had where you've trained through injuries, or maybe some injuries that you could not train through? But if you do have an injury, figure out what's going on. Actually, I would recommend going into a professional, an objective outsider who has expertise and will be able to help you to understand what's going on. It's always good to have more eyes on the problem and more perspectives. That's why I'm Presbyterian. I'm not just a one-man show in my church. We have elders who assist in leading. So it's always good to have more eyes on the thing. That's why personal training is so helpful, because you do get that one-on-one perspective with someone who is an objective voice of reason for you and can help you even to see more than you can see what's possible, because he knows, he's been there, she knows, she's been there, and you would tell yourself the wrong thing. So let me be the voice of reason today and say, if everything doesn't feel ideal and you're thinking about not going to the gym and just blowing off the gym and eating terrible so you can feel better, please don't do that. Get in the gym and go and do something. And if you need help on a plan, talk to me about that. So this is a plea with you. Just let's get alive here. Let's get fully alive, so we can have some doxological fitness, fit for glorifying God in all that we do and all that He's called us to do, because we know that God's governing all things for His glory. All right. With that said, I'll leave you with that. Peace. You can pray for the arm. I think it's almost ready, almost 100%, and we've been training through it and getting through it, modifying things a little bit, changing weights, changing sets, changing exercises, changing moves, so we can get it going. So let me know again, like I said earlier, leave some comments, tell me your stories. If you got questions, let me know. Like the video, please. That helps us. And comment, subscribe to the videos as well so you don't miss them. Hit the notifications to turn on the notifications when we're releasing new stuff. Hopefully get some video tutorials on working out going on this summer. I love to do that stuff and to see what you guys and to help you guys on new moves and stuff like that. So, okay, take care. God bless. We'll see you soon. Bye.